You spoke about improving ourselves as a species and called it ego-driven. Let me put this in context. To improve is, to do, create, or act better than one did before. For this we need to know what is before, what is the state or condition of the world. It's a big question. And to answer it we must first see at what level of resolution we assess that state or condition. You are looking at the level of an ecologist and you see this tremendous turmoil in human societies, which itself is an indication of change at an accelerating rate. We can choose to look at the world at different levels of resolution, for example, the level of the quantum. Why is it that we don't fully know what brought about the world? First, particles emerged out of what appears to be an underlying sea of energy. Why did they emerge? And why did they start building up? Without a process based on this principle, there would not be atoms, atomic structures, molecules, supermolecules, life and life on planets, or even planets and stars. So there is something from singularity onwards which is building structure, building it continuously but not in a linear way, with a lot of fallbacks, a lot of fluctuations. Life is an expression of this build-up of structures. Basically, all structures are emerging from the same cosmic ground.
Are we really improving as a species? Could the US and North Korea engage in the moronic, sadistic, globally unthinkable? And does it even matter one way or the other, in the broader view of things? My question is, when you talk about core, beyond simply improving ourselves as a species, what is the real challenge before us? Because improving as a species is solipsistic, narcissistic, it's ego-driven, it's about us. Is there something greater than us?
Dear Irvin, here is the right place for my first comment today. You just said that we can choose to look at the world at different levels of resolution. But it is not only a possibility to choose a different look at the world, it is also our duty. We all have to do it now. We have to accept that our entire universe is quantized. Thus, there is no special quantum level from which you could follow the traditional quantum physics of Bohr, Schrödinger, or Pauli. We have to accept that every single level in our universe is a quantum level. Our first task is to find out the proper one of those quantum levels to start the building up processes for the non-living systems and for the living systems. On one side of the quantum spectrum of all possible matter-spirit quanta, we have to understand the building up processes for such systems as stars with their planetary systems, galaxies, and clusters of galaxies, and, on the other side, the building up processes for all living systems, from single cellular organisms up to human beings. Therefore, the proper starting level in our new paradigm description of our universe is the universal level of the universal quanta, with their dimension of about 5 nanometer and their quantum period of about 2/10 of picosecond, corresponding traditionally, for example, to the largest proteins forming biological membranes. Thus, you are in principle right in your last conclusion that basically, all structures are emerging from the same cosmic ground. However, in our new paradigm of the unified science, it is not a ground of atoms, but the ground of the universal nanoparticles forming the primordial membranes.
Einstein remarked that the most remarkable fact about the universe is that it is coherent and that we can grasp it with coherent reasoning. The universe is not accidental, and at the same time, it is globally coherent. However, we can locally subvert the global directionality of the process. We can create processes that lead into a false direction. We can become a part of the process that dies out. Human life on Earth is a branch that will die out, because it has deviated from the unfolding of the basic process and endangers other branches around it. We humans are now capable of destroying ourselves and all life on Earth. Given our technologies, that is possible. Is the universe open or closed? As astronomers ask. We don't know for sure, but we do know that in either case life could not exist forever. But evolution could be cyclic, meaning that this phase of the universal build-up could produce forms of life that evolve again and again from the ground from which space-time itself emerged. Then the next universe, or the next cycle of this universe, would build on these forms of life.
When you say the next universe, you're saying extragalactic, outside of this planet, or what? We know that this planet will be gone in 4 billion years.
No Irvin, and no Michael. We cannot know that life could not exist forever. The potential for life will exist as long as a single matter-spirit quantum of our universe will exist, but not longer. And, our planet Earth will be gone much, much earlier, probably already in 37 million years. The entire solar system will be gone not later than in 78 million years. Our solar system is living today very near to the top of the present cosmic quantum jump of level 9 of our cosmic hierarchy. Nevertheless, I still hope, if we will accept our situation from the unified science point of view, we have still many thousands of years to live in global peace on our planet, and even to build a paradise on Earth for all living organisms. However, the challenges standing before us will be enormous. And they can be managed only due to a common effort of all national, continental, and global societies.